in the ball today. And we're just gonna start sitting. And we just wanna take some nice deep breaths. So we're gonna put one hand on our belly, one hand on our chest. We're gonna take a nice big inhale. And exhale. Do a few more. One more. Now we're just going to get our spine warmed up. So put hands behind the head. We're going to press our head into the hands. Open up those elbows. We'll take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're going to pull that belly back, rounding forward, and then stacking that spine back up. And we'll do that a few more times. Do one more. And then we're going to just do some lateral rotation. So taking one elbow up, one elbow down. If your shoulders are starting to feel it, just bring those hands down. We're going to do 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. And then we'll just take hands to the shoulders. We want to try to keep those elbows lifted. We're going to do a tap and reach. We'll do 2 more here. Then we're going to reach those arms out long. We're going to do a little twist, twist, and come back to center. Twist, twist, and center. Think about growing tall as you come through the center. And we're going to do 4 more here. And 3, 2, and 1. And then we'll just bring a hand across, a hand behind. We're going to look over that back shoulder. And then we're going to go the other way. And let's just put our hands to the side and stretch out our neck real quick. So just ear towards one shoulder. Coming up, and we'll go the other way. And all the way up, and then just a little shoulder stretch, rolling those shoulders forward. And then we'll roll them back. All right, we are gonna go down onto our backs next. We'll start with our knees bent. We're gonna bring our heels in close to our tailbone. Do a few postural things here. So first we're gonna reach those hands straight up from the shoulders. We'll pull the shoulders off the mat and then press them down into it. And you might feel a little space between those shoulder blades opening up here, just depending on how tight those shoulder blades are. We'll do 1 more. We're gonna keep those shoulder blades pressed down. And we're just gonna bring one arm up, one arm down. If you want to, you can also slide the leg down with the same leg as the arm that's going down. Do 1 more each way. And then we're just gonna bring those feet in, bring the hands down. Then we're actually gonna make a triangle with our hands. If you can see that. and place it so that the palms are kind of pushing against the hip bones. And we're gonna go through our spine positions. So we want to get everything flat on those hands here. And that's our neutral. You might be like me and have a big gap under that low back, or you might not have much of one, and that's okay. And then our imprint, we're gonna just press all the bony parts of the spine into the mat. Your shoulders, spine, your hips are gonna lift a little here, and then we'll come back to that neutral spine. We're gonna do that a couple more times, just pressing in and rolling forward. Let's do one more. And we're gonna try to keep it in that neutral spine. We're gonna do a chin tuck next. So we're gonna reach our hands right by our side, rolling up, space between chin and chest. We're just gonna do a little look down at your belly button and roll all the way back down. We'll do that 3 more times. So we'll reach up and back down. And let's do 2 more. And the last one. And all the way down. Okay, again, just keeping the neutral spine here, unless there's pain in that low back. If there is, feel free to press that back down. We're gonna bring our legs up into tabletop, and we're just gonna start with some toe taps down. And you want that whole leg moving as one unit, so not just the lower leg coming down, but that whole leg pressing forward. And we're gonna go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna keep those legs together. We're gonna do a little circle here. So our legs are gonna go to one side and around to the other side and back up. Go ahead and reverse that circle. Up. We're gonna do that 4 more times. Every time, reversing that circle. We're going nice and slow. We got 2 more here. And the last one. Go ahead and give those knees a little tug. You can release that low back. We're gonna bring our legs back up into that tabletop, and we're just gonna take one knee out and bring it back up. We're gonna stay that same side. Just out and in. This helps those hip flexors, but we're also getting that core working. So you wanna think about pulling that belly down towards your spine. And we're gonna go for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then we'll go the other way, taking it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and bring those legs down. We'll go ahead and do a figure 4 stretch. So crossing one leg over, bring those legs in. And then we're gonna set that leg down. We'll get the other side. All right, we're gonna bring our legs up again. This time we're gonna grab onto the knee and ankle of the same leg. You can be up in that chin tuck, looking down at your belly button, or head flat on the mat. We're just gonna do a quick switch here. Make sure you're breathing. And we're gonna look for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax it down. And then we're gonna do the same thing with our legs, but add in a little rotation. So we'll bring those hands behind our head. Legs are gonna come forward. We'll come up onto our shoulder blades. We're gonna bring our opposite shoulder towards our knee. Bring it back in. We're slowing it down here. So we inhale in the center, exhale as we twist. Really getting those obliques firing. We got 6 more here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And give those knees a little hug. Okay, we're gonna do a few exercises with our legs elevated. So if you want to, you can use that ball underneath that low back. We're gonna bring those legs up. We wanna try as much as we can to have heels together, toes apart. We're gonna point out, flex, and bring those legs together. So point and flex. We'll do 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're gonna keep those heels together. We're gonna open up the knees for our frog legs and then straighten them back out. And in, press them out. 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're gonna end with their scissor kicks here. So one leg up, one leg out. Little pulse and switch. We got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and bring those legs down. We'll take the ball out. We're gonna bring that leg up, point and flex that foot. You can give that knee a little hug in. And we'll open that leg to the outside. We'll bring it back up. We're going to get that other side. Then point and flex here. We give our knee a little hug. And we'll open up to the outside. All right, we're going to bring our legs all the way in. Walk those heels in towards your tailbone. We're going to do a few hip bridges. If I can talk, we're going to roll all the way up. Hold right here. Press those knees forward. Lift those glutes up. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, slowly come back down. And we'll do that 2 more times. Just a little roll up. And back down. And then last one. And then we're going to bring those legs up. Try to keep them nice and tight together. We're just going to take knees to one side. Don't let them drop. And then come up. We'll go to the other side. Inhale as we draw them up. Exhale as we rotate. 4 more. And 3. And 2. On this last one, we're going to bring those legs all the way down. Look over the opposite shoulder. And then we'll come up into the other side. And then from here, we're going to roll all the way onto our stomachs. All right. So we just want our legs kind of long behind us. Arms are gonna be mat width. Wanna pull that belly in towards your spine. And we're just gonna press down towards the mat with our forehead and then press back up, keeping those shoulders down. It's just a nice shoulder stretch here. We'll do 2 more. On this last one, we're just gonna bring that head all the way down. You can either have your head turned to one side or stack your hands and put your forehead right on top. And then we're gonna do some leg lifts. We're gonna lift one leg up and then the other. Really trying to make that leg as long as possible. We got 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're just gonna relax those legs behind us. Keep those hands stacked if they're not already, and glue your forehead to them. And we're gonna lift up, keeping that forehead on your hands. Still pulling that belly in. We got 4 and 3, 2, hold it up on this last one. We're gonna take arms out to goalpost arms and try that again. So bringing that head down, little lift up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and press down. We're gonna press all the way back into our shell stretch. And then from here, we're gonna go onto our hands and knees. So we want wrists right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. We're gonna press into the mat, rounding out that spine. And then we just want to think about lengthening from head to tailbone. We'll do that a few more times. Round it up and then lengthen it out. We'll do 2 more. And last one. All right, we're going to take our left leg back, right arm forward. We're going to have our toes pointed down and then our thumb facing up. We're gonna do a little tap and a reach. Just straight out from the shoulder, straight out from the hip. And we'll do 3 more here. On this last one, we're gonna just reach out as long as we can, pulling fingertip away from toe. Take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're gonna reach knee to elbow and lengthen back out. We'll do 4 more of these. Taking your time, really reaching. We got 3 more. And 2. And last one. All right, we're gonna take the arm down. That leg is gonna come forward into a pigeon stretch. We'll start up nice and tall. And then just lower down as far as feels comfortable. And then we're going to come back up. And same thing. So we'll take our right leg, left arm, little tap and lift. Here. Straight out from the shoulder, straight out from the hip. 3 more. And then we'll hold it up on this last one. Think about lengthening out that leg and arm. We're gonna take an inhale. As we exhale, we'll bring knee to elbow and lengthen back out. We'll do 4 more. And 3, 2, and last one. All right, we're gonna take that leg that's behind us, bring it forward, lengthen back, start off with that nice long spine, and then just lower down as far as feels comfortable. And then from here, we're gonna take that leg all the way back. And we're gonna do an elbow plank here. So we're gonna curl those toes. We're gonna lift up on those elbows. Think about pressing those heels back, tightening those glutes, pulling in the belly. And take 3 nice deep breaths here. One more inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and slowly bring those knees down. Stretch it all the way back. And then we're gonna go onto our side from here. Little side kick series. We're gonna use the ball for a couple of these, so just have it where you can grab it easily. Put it in there. We're gonna start by just making a pillow with your lower arm. You're gonna line your back up with the back of your mat and bring your feet to the opposite corner. So you're kind of at an angle here. We wanna bring that top leg up to hip height. We're gonna bring it forward with a little pulse, point, and pull it back. Little inhale and exhale. And you're trying to just have that leg moving. Everything else, as much as you can, is holding still. Make sure that belly is pulled in, but that you can breathe easily. We're gonna do one more. Then we'll just bring that leg right on top of the other. We're gonna bring it up. Slowly bring it down. Pull it up. Nice and slow, draw it down. Three more like that. Really taking your time on the way down. And 2. And last one. All right. Now if you want to use the ball for the next couple of them, I'm gonna bring it right between those ankles. You might want to be up a little, have a little leverage with the upper body. We're gonna bring both legs up and back down. Little lift. We're gonna do 3 more. And then on the last one, we're gonna hold our legs up, give it a little squeeze. Let's give it 5 squeezes. So go ahead and do 1 more. We'll bring that leg down. We're gonna keep that ball there. We're gonna roll the ball up and back down. So the hardest part here is trying to not drop the ball. This is also a good one to get those hips a little more open. And on this next one, we're gonna hold that knee up as high as you're able to. You might have to adjust the ball. You want that ball right under the kneecap, not on it. And you're just gonna bring that knee down towards the floor and open it back up. Kind of like a half clamshell, but we got that foot on the ball. To add a little extra challenge, we got 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and release that ball. You can go ahead and bring that leg either all the way back, or if you're not able to do that, just pull that leg back. It's still gonna get that hip flexor. Then we're gonna press all the way up. We're gonna do a mermaid stretch. So we're gonna stretch towards our toes, little side bend over, and then away from our toes. And we'll come all the way up. We're gonna flip those legs around. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So just making that pillow, line yourself up with the back of your mat with your body, legs to the top of the mat. Top leg is at hip height. We're bringing it forward with a little pulse. Point and pull it back. Belly's pulled in to help keep that upper body stable. Working towards just that top leg moving. We got 4 more. And 3, 2, and last one. Okay, we're gonna point that leg, we're gonna point it up. Slowly bring it back down. Point up, slow down. 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna take the ball, we'll put it between those ankles. And if you want to be up a little higher here, you can, you don't have to be. I like to kind of press it into the mat a little, so. If that works for you, that's great. You can also be all the way down. We're gonna go for 4, 3, and then we're gonna hold our legs up. Give it 5 or 6 squeezes. Let's go 2 more. And then go ahead and lower those legs down. We're just gonna roll the ball up with our foot, roll it back down. Nice and gentle, trying to bring that knee up as high or towards the ceiling as much as you can. Everyone is different with their flexibility here, so no pain on this. And then on the next one, we'll come up not quite as far, so that ball is right under the kneecap. You can adjust if you need to. Bring that knee down towards the floor, up towards the ceiling. Again, range of motion may differ. We don't want pain here. We just want to feel that nice stretch. A little in our hips, a little in the inner thighs. We're gonna do 2 more. Here's our last one. And then you can just take that leg off the ball. You can either just bring that leg straight back or the heel in. Just trying to make sure that leg stays straight and straight out from the hip here. And then we're gonna press up. We'll reach over those toes. And then away from the toes. And let's do a quick butterfly stretch. So we're gonna bring our feet together. And you just wanna bring them in as close to your tailbone as you can. We're gonna pull up tall on that lower body and try to pull those legs open. So bringing those knees down towards the mat. And then we'll come back up. All right, we're gonna go mat width. Turn just a little bit. So on our feet, on the outside edges of our mat, start with a little stretch. So just pretending like there's a countertop right under your arms. You're gonna slide them forward and then stack them back up. We'll do that a few more times. Just a little reach. You should hopefully feel this in the hamstrings and calves a little bit in your legs. On this last one, we're gonna come down and just bring your hands down to the mat wherever they land. So you might be in a little bit, you might be able to grab your feet, doesn't matter, same stretch wherever you're at. And we're gonna roll it all the way back up. We're gonna reach our hands out. I want your thumbs facing up, shoulders down. You're gonna twist, you're gonna reach across, reaching towards the outside of your foot. Stack that spine and reach. And reach. Let's add a little pulse in here. So we're going to do a little reach, reach, and stack. And reach, reach, and stack. We're going to go for 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. and then just reach it forward again. All right, let's do a little upper body. So we'll get our triceps real quick. We're gonna bring those hands in so they're facing our tailbone. And we're gonna bring those hips up. So start by trying to squeeze those shoulders together, just get that chest open. Then we're just gonna drop the hips a little bit, a little bit off the mat. And then we wanna just, only thing moving is those elbows, pressing down and up. Just like if you're doing a little tricep dip on a chair or a windowsill, that's what you wanna be feeling here. And we're gonna go 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and bring legs down, hips down, roll those wrists out. We're gonna do a few ab exercises. Not that we haven't been the whole time, but a few more concentrated ones before we go. So we're gonna lift up nice and tall. Then we wanna scoop those abs out. We're just gonna work on flexion and extension of the spine. You have hands on your knees or underneath, wherever you feel the most supported here. You wanna keep those shoulders down. We're gonna do 2 more. On this next one, we're gonna come all the way back. So as low as you can. If you're using the ball, you wanna feel a little pressure from the belly pulling in towards that ball. And we're just gonna reach our hands forward, a little pulse up. If you want a little more here, you can bring hands in, crossing here, or behind the head. We're gonna go for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and give those knees a little hug here. And we're gonna get our obliques. So we're gonna reach back. I want you to rotate to one side. So hands are both reaching over here, and you're just gonna open up those arms, bring them right back to where they were. So a little open and close, but nice and slow. We're gonna inhale one way, exhale the other. 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come back to the center. Give those knees a little hug in the middle. Go ahead and do a little reset. We're gonna roll back. We're gonna reach the other side. And go a little open and close. Inhale and exhale. We got 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and last one. Go ahead and bring those feet forward. We're going to stretch all the way forward. All right, let's go ahead and come to the end of our mat. I don't do this one very often, but it might be fun today. We're going to do rolling like a ball. And so what you want here is you're going to kind of hug each leg, the inside of the leg, and bring those hands down towards your ankles. And you want to be balancing on that tailbone. And then we're going to try to round out that spine. Call this the C curve, like the letter C, so as round as you can. If your spine isn't round, you might want to do a different stretch here. This one should feel kind of nice. You're going to roll down to your shoulder blades and back up. Trying to use as little momentum as you can. So you're trying to keep those legs tucked in as you come up. Ooh, see? We're going to do 2 more. And then last one. A little bit of a squeaky mat there. All right. Go ahead and come back up into sitting. We're going to do a few stretches before we go. So just go ahead and bring one leg in, one leg out. And we're going to do a little side bend over So really reaching up towards the ceiling here. You want to feel that in your side. You're trying not to collapse that upper body. And we're going to come up. We're going to stretch away from that leg. So again, just reaching that hand up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to look at our foot. So rotating and just bringing your body over that leg. Reaching towards your foot. If you don't land there, it's fine. You can grab onto your calf or wherever you land at. And then we're going to bring our bent leg, bring it over that straight leg. Wrap that opposite arm around. Reach that other hand back. Think about making that spine nice and long. And just doing a little rotation. We're going to come back to center. We're just going to take that leg, bring it over that straight leg. And you can hold it here, or you can bring that leg and slide it in for another little hip flexor stretch. And then we're going to switch sides. So other leg comes out, other leg in. Starting with that side bend, reaching all the way over. And then we're going to go the other way. Stay nice and lifted in that upper body. We're going to come up, we're going to rotate towards that foot and just reach towards it. And then bring it all the way back up. We're going to take that bent knee, bring it over the straight leg. We'll wrap that opposite arm around and look over that back shoulder. And then we're going to come back to center and we'll just bring that leg on top of that straight leg. You can hold it here or slide that straight leg in. And we're just going to bring our legs down. We'll bring our feet together, but we're going to be a little bit more open here, making more of a diamond shape with our feet. And just reach over. Head comes over the feet. And then we'll come back up, just sitting comfortably, bringing those hands back. Open up the chest. And we are done for today. Thank you for joining.